Flat out power.
Alley-oops
Here it comes, War Machine time. Good night, New Day. Thanks for coming, Woods and Kofi. And Xavier, though, breaks it up.
Teamwork. Unbelievable. Oh.
And a Woods sent out of the ring right out here in front of us.
They got flipped upside down there.
Oh, look at him. Xavier Woods down with a steel chair.
Can't win
The
it if you
official,
get
Sean
DQ.
Bennett, dealing with Erik. A tug of war now over the chair. Uh-oh.
But they can't get the belts.
That's right, Tony.
Their titles, Tony.
Here are your winners as a result of a disqualification, the New Day.
And you're right, though, Tony. The New Day can't win the titles because War Raiders are disqualified. Oh, my God! Holy Kofi about decapitated Ivar. He went right for the injured neck. And now the double team by the New Day. Kofi went for the bad neck of Ivar, and now the New Day assaulting a 2-on-1 mugging of Erik.
Swung that thing like a torpedo back.
We mentioned the neck issues earlier on. Both Ivar and Erik having serious neck surgery. Both thought their careers were over.
This is just absolutely, this is what they deserve.
Who? The War Raiders? Oh, and Erik driven face first out of the steps.
That's what you get for cheating. They cheated.
We
Now
are the
revenge
rightful
is New
champions, you
Day's.
know that? Not you!
The champs did get disqualified.
The beatdown's not over yet. The New Day sending Ivar into the barricade and into the timekeeper's area.
Used that wall twice on Xavier earlier, and now his ass gets dumped over top of it. And I don't think the New Day's done just yet.
And again, look at Xavier Woods. I told you this, Pat. Again, he was pointing to Kofi, targeting the neck. Target the neck. They know the weakness now of the tag team champions.
Surgically repaired neck here.
Come on, baby.
I mean, what are they?
Erik had
needs to come. Hey, can somebody?
He had a herniated C6 and C7. He needed neck fusion surgery. Officials now
somebody
heading down to the ring to try to prevent a disaster from happening here. And now, great job by Noble to protect Erik. And now they finally drag Kingston off the top ropes. That could have been a serious situation. May have ended Erik's career if he had hit there, if Kofi had hit that.
That's what the New Day does, Tony.
I love it.
They're going to try to take him out permanently.
They could have won the titles here tonight, and the guy hit him with the chair. He cheated. They deserve to be mad.